The verse riff of Walk This Way by Aerosmith seems to be one of those riffs that everybody kind of has their own way of playing. Today we're going to decode it and figure out the exact way this classic riff is actually played. Hey there kids, and welcome to this week's installment of Weekend Wankshop, here with your good buddy, Uncle Ben. I've always loved that super funky verse riff in Walk This Way by Aerosmith. It's kind of based around a C blues sort of thing. It's really funky, it's got this awesome swing to it. It's one of those ones that I've never heard anybody play exactly right. So I did my usual thing and made it my mission to seek out the isolated guitar track, which you can find on YouTube, and try to decipher exactly what's going on with this riff. And today you're going to learn how to play it so you can add an extra 10 cool points to your cover band. Before we start getting into it, let's hear it again at stepdad speed. And as always, you can find a full tab for this week's lick on my Instagram page, so be sure to follow me over there at Eller Guitars. Find this week's lick, learn how to play it, then upload a video of yourself playing it along with the hashtag Weekend Wankshop. This is a great riff to work on, especially if you're one of those players that has trouble integrating alternate picking and using your little finger into your playing. One of the critical parts about this riff is the picking, but before we start talking about that, let's cover the left hand. What you're going to do here to play this riff is start off in kind of the position of a C power chord. This is my 8th fret low E string and my 10th fret A string. This is all really lightly palm muted. It's not like super heavy, chunky, metal palm mute. Just lightly resting back here at the bridge. So now that you're in that C position and you got a little bit of palm muting going on, what you're going to do is to play that low E string 3 times, then play the A string 10. So that's, after this we're going to play this lick. That is me playing 10, 12, 10 on the A string. So now you should have this. Don't forget to hit that note 2 times. 10, 10. Twice in a row like that. Next section sounds something like this. Now what I'm doing here is I'm playing the low E string fret number 8, the D string fret number 10. You'll notice I'm reaching that just by barring my ring finger down. It's kind of covering the 8th fret A and the 8th fret D. In other words, you don't want to go from that first position we're in and then try to make that finger jump down like that. That doesn't really work well for this riff. So you want to be sure to bar with the ring finger, that way you're covering the D and A on fret number 10. So anyway, 8th fret low E, 10th fret D, 10th fret A, again right under your bar, 2 times. So that was E, D, A strings. After this is the really tricky part. I'm reaching up to the 13th fret A string with my little finger, back to that 10th A, 12th fret A, back to the 10th A. That's really a stretch right there. So your first part feels like that C blues kind of thing. And the next part you'll watch this ring finger pop down to grab that 10th fret D. Like that. Play it a few times in a row here for you guys. 2, 3, 4. One more thing I'll add about this too, the low E string fret 8 stays held down basically the whole time, but it doesn't really sustain because of the palm muting you're doing with the right hand. See, if I wasn't palm muting, that note would ring through the whole thing. Like that. It doesn't really sound very good that way. But that little bit of palm muting that you're doing ensures that that note doesn't really sustain that much. So now you got the left hand doing the right notes, but next let's get the right hand performing the way that it should, using all the proper pick strokes to make sure this riff grooves correctly. The picking for this riff isn't necessarily based around economy of motion or any kind of strict alternate picking or economy picking or anything fancy like that. It is based entirely on groove, good time feel. I feel like the ability to play really great swing and rhythm guitar stuff like this is kind of a dying art, but all those old school players from the 70s like Joe Perry and Eddie Van Halen had the swing thing down to the max. What you'll notice about this riff is when you're playing it with the proper picking, like what they're doing on there, the right hand is constantly in motion, doing this little swing rhythm like this. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. You could put this video on mute and watch the right hand, and it would just be like watching a metronome. It's always in motion, always moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always moving with the beat like that. Here's how you're going to do it. In the first section here where we hit the 3 low E string 8th fret notes, you're going to play down, up, down. Next, when you come to the A string, that's going to be an upstroke. So now you got down, up, down, up. After this, here's the really critical part. Up, down, up. So when you hit that 10th fret A the second time, that needs to be another upstroke. That's not economical, but it keeps you in time. Keeps that right hand bobbing with the beat. So the first section is down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll do that again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. The next section is played like this. That's down, up on the D string. Then on the A string fret 10 here, we're going to play down, up. So this has just been down, up, down, up. Next section is also a straight alternate. Down, up, down, up. It's pretty simple to follow. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together you're going to have down, up, 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 down, up. It may be a little tricky getting all those downs and ups darting through the strings like that, but I guarantee you once you kind of get your hand around that, you'll realize how much more natural and fluid it feels when you play it that way than any other picking pattern. It puts those big heavy downstrokes falling on the down beats exactly where they should be, really emphasizing the groove there. Puts the up picks that are naturally going to be a little bit lighter and swishier sounding on the up beats. It's just the only way to play that riff with the right groove. Oh, one last thing about the picking there. In order to get the right kind of swish that you hear on the strings right there, leave a little extra pick sticking out. I'm one of those guys that typically kind of plays with the tip of the pick very close to my thumb like that. But for riffs like this, leave a little extra hanging out. That way you get that good swish going across all the grooves on the string. It's a small thing, but it makes a big difference. There you go, guys, another classic riff decoded. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like my channel and subscribe. You guys can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Ben Eller Guitars, and like my Facebook fan page over on facebook.com/Uncle Ben Eller. Also, if you're interested in booking some one-on-one Skype lessons with me, be sure to drop me an email, benellerguitars@gmail.com. Thanks again. Be sure to leave me a comment letting me know what other classic riffs you guys see people playing and teaching wrong all the time, and I'll cover them on a future episode. Cheers, guys.